Hello friends. So in one of my videos in YouTube I had a comment how to create multi-step form with validation using Laravel and Inertia. And for that, to demonstrate that, I have created a fresh Laravel 9 application. I have installed the Breeze with Vue, so we have Inertia here. And also I have created a database and a products table. So if I open the products table, I have created this table with name, body, username, and address. And now I want to display these two fields in one. And in the next step, I'm going to display this one. So these two in the first step and this in the second step. Also for that, I have created also, if I open the web roads, a new road. So road get products and products create. And also I've created this products controller. So here I have the create method and I render the products create file, which I have created in the, if I open the resources, JS and pages, we have products here and I have created this one, just has now the h1 tag. And here is the database. I have one user here. In the products, we don't have anything. Okay, now how we can make that multi-step form with validation with Laravel and Inertia. I'm going to, so first if I navigate to the products / create, I have this h1 tag. Okay. I'm going to copy what we have in the auth register. Copy here. And I'm going to open the create, select all and paste it here. If I save, and also we need to run the npm run watch to watch for the changes. Come here and wait for Laravel mix to run. Okay, refresh. And yeah, we have the register form here. Now I want to modify this. So come here. And first we need not name, but we need the name, body, username, and also the address. Okay, remove this one. Now the route is going to be products.store. Okay, this one we need to remove it, and not on finish but on success. Sorry, on success. And the title is going to be create product. I'm going to leave it now, and after that I'm going to remove this. Submit. So here we have the name, we have the v model for form name here. I'm going to save the indent this. So here we have name. Okay. Instead here we need the body, and also select this one and say body, and we don't need this one. Also in here remove. But now the type is going to be text, and here is a good way to add the text array, but I'm going to leave because it's only for testing. So here also we need now the username. So say user name and select this one. and also say user name underscore name. Now the type is going to be text. Remove the autocomplete and required. Here we need the address. Okay, select this and say address, the type is going to be text. Also here I'm going to remove that. The login link, also remove it. And also I'm going to remove this one. Change this to B, create, hit save, come here and refresh. And yeah, we have name, body, username and address and the create here. Now, if I open the web routes, I'm going to copy this and duplicate. The method is going to be post to the products, and here change the method to be store. Okay, save, open now the product controller and create that method. So function store, and I'm going to add the request $request. And here first I'm going to say $validated is going to be $request validate, and we need to validate the name, which is going to be required, and also the body, which is going to be also required, and username is going to be required, and also the address required. After that, I'm going to say product and import that, create, and add the validated. After that, I'm going to return, and because we have Laravel 9, I'm going to say the route and add the route, which is products create. Okay, save. And with that, if I come here and refresh and say test, hit create, and go to the database, refresh, we have the new product. That's okay. But we need to make changes here. So first, in the form, we have this div for the name, and this one is for the body. So I said this two is going to be the first step. So cut them and add in the div and paste now. And these two, the username and the address, is going to be in the next step. Cut also them and add in the div. Now I'm going to create. So first I'm going to import the ref from view. Import ref from view, and down there or here I'm going to create a constant for form step, I'm going to say, and by default it's going to be 1. Now in here I'm going to say if the form step is 1, it's going to display this div, and this one if the form step is true, and hit save. If I come here and wait for Laravel mix, refresh, now we have only the name and the body. Now here we need a button to go to say next and to go to the next one. So for that, where is the button? I'll copy this and duplicate. First is going to be the next. This is going to be the preview. And this is going to be the create. Now this is going to be if the form step is 1. And this one, if the form step is 2. And also this one here. If I save, okay, here we need to add them and the refresh. Now we have next, and we don't have the create here. Now when I click here, nothing happened. We have the form field is required, and you see here we have all that because we click this one. And to do, I want to do something here. So select all them and say a type is going to be button. And if I save and come here, refresh, click next, nothing happened. Okay. Next one. So when we click here to the first one, I want to call the new method. So we say on click, and I'm going to create the next step method. Copy this one and come here, create a function with that name, and I'm going to say now here form step value plus plus. If I save, come here, refresh, and now we have name and body. If I click next, we change the username and address. So first I'm going to create another one for the previous. So say previous step and form value minus minus, and add it to the button previous step. So here we need to say on click previous step. Okay, now into this button when we have create, I want to say on click what we have what method is submit, and remove this one now and add it to the button. On click, submit, hit save, come here and refresh. We have the name and the body. Next we have this one. Now if I click preview, we go back. Okay, if I click create, now we have the fields, which is an error. Okay, I'm going to create a new one. So test 2, and also test 2 here. Next, test 2 and test 2 here. On click create, yeah, we have cleaned the form. And if I come here and refresh, we have test 2, test 2. Okay, but if I say, for example, first we need to go back to the step 1, because here is step 2, we have username and address. So in the view we have the form step is 2. So when we create, on success we have this form reset. Also I want to say here after the form is set, the form step is going to be 1. Save, come here and refresh. Now form step is 1. Okay, if I say something gibberish here, also here, next, the form step is 2. Something here and something here, and then if I click create, okay, we have create this one, but what is not changed the form step to 1. Okay, we need form step dot value. Sorry. Okay, one more time. And some gibberish. The same thing here. And click create. And yeah, we clean the form and we are in the step 1. So we have name and body. Okay, now the problem is here. If you are okay with that, so you can say next here and type something and create. Now we have name and body field required, and you can go back and fill that fields. But I want, so when we click next, in this time when we click next, if we have an error for these 2 fields, I want to stay here and also display the error. And for that we need one more route. So if I go here and create one more for that, and this one I'm going to name it post and first step. And here also change this to be first step, and here also first dot step. Now save this, and also we need to create one method in this controller's function with that name. We need the request here, $request, and I'm going to do the same thing we have here. So I'm going to copy this, paste it here, but we need only the name and the body to the first request. And after that, I'm going to return to the route products create. Hit save. Now, when we click on the next step, I want to make also a post request, but not with the form, because the form has all the fields here. So if I click this one, if I copy first and do this. Okay, on success, I don't want to reset the form, but I want to say form step value ++. And come here, wait for Laravel mix, refresh. If I click next, we have all the, because here we need to say first dot step. Okay, save, come here, refresh, next, and we have name and body field is required. And refresh again and type something. Next, type something and click create. Now we have the address is required and we are here. Okay, you see here, if I click next, we have the error and we stay in this page. When we don't have an error, we go to the next page. Okay. Next one is to create that. So first I'm going to say the name, here the body, and click next, username, and the address. Click create, and we have created the form because we go back to the name and the body, but we not but we have not cleaned the form. So where is the form reset? We don't reset the form. On success. So for that, I'm going to import the inertia. So first import inertia from InertiaJS inertia, and instead of the form here, the next step, I'm going to use inertia post, and here we need also to add the fields. So the name, which is going to be the form.name, and the body, which is going to be the form.body. Save this, come here, refresh, and I think for the last time, type something here. Also here, click next, something here, click create, and we clean the form. We go back to the first step, and if I come here and refresh, also we have this one. And also if I click next, we get the errors and we stay in the first step. So that's it, how we can create the Laravel and Inertia multi-step form with validation. Hope you enjoy, friends, and see you in the next one. All the best.